All was ready. The people were then warned of the impending collision. The role of the spacecraft was kept secret though, for fear that the people would believe they had been betrayed by their leaders and that a panic would be created, perhaps even an attack on the airports. By the same token, the leaders had played down the impact the collision was likely to have, in order to minimize the collective panic. The collision was now as much imminent as it was inevitable, considering the estimated speed of the asteroid. It was only 48 hours away. The experts all agreed with this calculation, well, almost all. The spaceships were to take off together 2 hours before the supposed collision time, their very late departure intended to allow them to remain in space for the full 12 weeks if necessary, following the catastrophe. It had been calculated that the asteroid would hit where South America is now. So, all was ready and the signal for takeoff to be given on D-Day, at 12 noon, Central Australian Time. Whether there had been an error in the calculations, although highly unlikely, or whether there was a sudden, unpredicted acceleration of the asteroid, it appeared in the sky at 11 a.m., shining like an orange sun. The order for takeoff was given immediately, and all the spacecraft took to the sky. In order to leave Earth's atmosphere and gravitational force quickly, it is necessary to make use of a warp 1, which at that time was above present-day Europe. In spite of the speed these space vessels were capable of, they had not quite made it to the warp when the asteroid hit Earth. When it entered the Earth's atmosphere, it had broken into 3 huge pieces. The smallest, which measured several kilometers in diameter, hit where the Red Sea is now. Another, much bigger, hit where the Timor Sea is now, and the largest of the 3 landed in the region of the actual Galapagos Islands. The simultaneous impacts were terrible. The sun became a dull red and slid towards the horizon like a falling balloon. Soon, it stopped and climbed slowly, but when only to half the distance, it fell. The Earth had suddenly changed the inclination of its axis. Explosions of incredible force occurred, for 2 larger pieces of asteroid had pierced the Earth's crust. Volcanoes erupted in Australia, New Guinea, Japan, South America, indeed, just about everywhere on the planet. Mountains formed instantly and tidal waves more than 300 meters in height swept over 4/5 of Australia. Tasmania separated from the Australian continent and a huge portion of Antarctica sunk in the waters, creating 2 immense underwater canyons between Antarctica and Australia. An enormous continent rose from the waters in the center of the South Pacific Ocean. A huge piece of Burma subsided where the Bay of Bengal is now. Another basin of land subsided and the Red Sea was formed. One warp here means a gravitational hole, a region of weak gravity.